Crafty friends, welcome to my channel. This is Gloria Parra today for my Creative Scrapbook. And look all the yumminess that I have in this table. This July main kit is just pure eye candy. I love the colors, the vibrancy, the happiness. So if you haven't gone to look at this scrapbook kit, this monthly scrapbook kit, I really recommend you do, because they've got lots of options for every scrapbooker out there. If you love mixed media, you got the limited edition kit. If you like very seasonal and trendy, you've got the main kit. If you love creating mini albums, you got the album kit that comes every month with a different kind of album. So you've got lots of options, friends, and you get the trendiest, the most wanted collections out there. And this month we get Fun in the Sun is like the main thing in this, the main collection in this kit. And look, it's just such a happy collection here. So you get a little mix. We get the chipboard stickers from Echo Park. We get the stickers from Fun in the Sun. So many title possibilities here. We get the sticker sheet. I love all the little motifs and borders, and we get tons of papers. I love that we get lots of patterned paper. This just, I need to use it. Look at all the patterns. We get mainly the Pebbles Fun in the Sun, but we get some, oh, this is the 49 in Market, and I think we get two of other brand. Yeah, Photo Play. We get Photo Play here and Photo Play here. So you get variation. And oh, this is awesome. If you like using cut files, but you don't like dealing with your die cutting machine, your electronic machine, they have you covered. They send you the cut file already cut for you. And this month we get this awesome ephemera pack. But guys, this pack comes with a lot. So I've divided in two little trays. We get, look, like the little surf shack. We get the mermaid. Just super fun and playful motifs. I love that this has some silver, some foil, and some vellum as well. So yeah, let's get creating. Check these awesome kit club. You're gonna love it. Check it out. And every month you get tons of inspiration, friends, from lots of designers. Okay, friends, let's start creating with this fabulous, colorful kit. And one of the first papers that really catched my eye was this kind of weaved pattern paper. And I've had the crazy idea of cutting the little squares and creating a weaved pattern, because I want to use some foam adhesive to have this like popped up a little and be like the main piece of this layout. So I want to show you how I start doing that. I just went ahead and got a really sharp new blade on my cutting knife. And well, on the corners you can use just a very sharp scissor, okay, on this, like on the corners of the paper where you're gonna cut two little squares. You can go ahead and just cut it with a scissor. And that's gonna be much easier than cutting with a craft knife. Okay, but just put on some fun podcast or a nice movie on the background that you can just listen to, and start cutting those small squares. Of course, if you don't want to cut these squares and create all this effort and go through all this effort, this is not necessary to get a super fun layout. You can Also, just use the pattern paper as is, and you're gonna have a very similar effect because it's a very beautiful pattern paper. But I just love the texture this will create, the texture and the shadows when I use the foam adhesive on the back. So I'm just gonna add the foam adhesive on the straight lines, and I'm gonna pop this up. And that's my plan, friends. That's my plan, and I'm gonna come back as soon as I finish cutting my little squares in a couple minutes. Okay, friends, I'm back with my paper all cut up. I love how this looks. I've gone ahead and cut all the little squares and left the strips like if they were actually weaved. And I love how that looks. I really like the look that it gives. And I really like coming up with new ideas and being inspired by the pattern papers we get in collections. So whenever you get a collection, look at the papers, look at the embellishments, and see if there's a different way you can use those patterns to inspire you. For example, there are patchwork papers that you can create really fun patterns. So just be in the lookout for that whenever you get a collection. This took me approximately like an hour to cut apart, but I really like how it looks. I hope you can see it well because it's a beautiful look. I'll zoom in a little. It looks fantastic. And I went a little crazy on the back and added some foam squares. Okay, to pop it up. This is not necessary, or it's not necessary to have so many. I just took my foam adhesives, my scrapbook.com adhesives, and I believe it was almost full, so I used almost an entire sheet of it. But I love the little shadow this gives. Okay, now I have my background adhered, and I have printed out 2 photos of my girls in the swimming pool. Last summer we had a blast with this 2 new, what are they called? I'm not sure, but they're those giant things for the pool. So I want to document that. This was in Florida, and I just want to remember how much fun we had that month with this pool gear that they enjoyed so much. So let's start. I want to create 2 clusters, one here and one on top. Okay, actually this will have my photos, my text will come up here with some nice embellishments, and I will have 3 embellishment clusters. Yeah. Okay, oh, I've backed my photo with a little photo mat, and it's from the pattern paper that has the big florals, and in the back it has this small like margaritas. So yeah, I wanted to have a frame for my photos so they wouldn't get lost on the background. Okay, so now let's start. I have my embellishments here. I love separating them on this little trays. So I've cut this journaling card from the cut apart sheet, and I want to have that on top so I can write my story and use it as my layer. Okay, I try to start my layers with a very big piece and then layer on top smaller pieces. So that's what we're gonna do up here. I have this little chipboard sun from the chipboard Echo Park sticker sheet. So I'm gonna have that little guy on top because he's bringing all the sunshine to this layout. I also, in this pack in this ephemera pack, we get some vellum pieces, and I want to have that one coming from the side. I also have this little chipboard cloud. So if you've seen my other videos, you know I love creating scenes on my layout, and I help myself out with all the beautiful stickers, chipboard, ephemeras that we get for that. So you just look around, everything you get, look through your sticker sheets, and sometimes the cut aparts have nice elements that you can fuzzy cut and then use on your clusters to help tell your story. So okay, we have that one on top, and I'm gonna create one cluster here and one cluster to the right. For the left side, I have a floral, I have a little drink and a leaf, and we can add some more, see if that's enough or if we want to bring in some other elements. So just layer them one on top of the other until you find the position that you like. Here I have two little floaties. Yes, I remember the name now. They are floaties, right? So I'm gonna use those two. They're not exactly the same. This looks a lot like that one, but they just represent my story, right? They don't have to be identical. And I'm gonna create my second layer here. And on the bottom, I want to bring in my title. And we get lots of title options, friends. In this kit, we get the thickers. So I was thinking of using the happiness. This one would work great. I don't know if you get to see that one, but here it is. Happiness, love and sunshine was another one I was about to use, but actually I found a good option, and it is this poolside title that I was thinking of combining with the vibes. So poolside vibes could be an option. And I also have the adventure. Oops. I also have the adventure word that would look great, because I love like mixing the more straight letters with this more cursive alphas, right? And I love how that looks. So maybe the poolside adventure is the one that I like best. Friends, I filmed all of this, adhering all this, and my audio wasn't turned on. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna take you through this a little so we can finish the page, okay? I'm so sorry for that. So I went ahead and printed my journaling here, my journaling tag. I printed on my journaling tag, and I promise it's something that I'm gonna show you how to do as soon as I figure out how to film my process on my computer. But it's really easy. I just scan my tag and I go to Photoshop and add the text there. It's nothing difficult to do. And then I just put my tag through my printer and have it printed directly to there. If it's something you don't want to do or you don't know how to, you can just print a vellum. You just measure the size and print on vellum and just paste it on top. Or you can, of course, handwrite your journaling. That would be perfect. And well, here I've adhered my journaling piece with some foam on the back just to raise it up a little. And I've added my chipboard sun and my chipboard cloud, as well as the umbrella and a little tag. Down here, I've adhered this with foam as well and tucked all my little embellishments on the left and on the right. So friends, I added a thin strip. These are 1/8 of an inch, if I'm not wrong. I added to my thickers here to pop them up a little so you can like see the contrast. And I added the adventure word as well as the pineapple here on the side. So I have my cluster here that I really like. And now let's work on the top one. I had this one here, but I took it because I need some contrast You barely can see this one since it's almost the same color. So I got this one from the chipboard sticker sheet. This one. I got this that says love this day, and I really like it. I like the contrast. I was also thinking of maybe bringing, like, I like the visual triangle that these yellow items bring. Maybe I will pop this one up a little so you get some contrast. I'm gonna adhere that with some foam at the bottom. And we're basically done. We just need some small little elements. I like to call those final touches, my confetti pieces. I had one here that I wanted to use. Let me see what it was. Oh, it was this little flower, I think. Maybe we can tuck it under here. And we can have some little hearts like coming down from the cloud, and some little touches here. And that will be it, friends. Look, we have some hearts that can be here, and we can pop them up. But I think that will look super fun. Maybe like this. And one more, because everything looks better in threes, right? Okay, friends, I found a purple heart down here. I'm sure you were all saying, there's one more, Gloria. Yeah, I was a little blind. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some tiny foam adhesive just to pop everything up and have these little hearts coming down my cloud and acting like my confetti pieces, those last touches that complete the layouts, right? Okay, friends, I think we are done. I love the end result of this layout. You can, if you feel like it needs something else, you maybe can tuck little words here. Maybe this endless fun can go here. I'll just give it a last look and see if I can add something else, but I really like this fun and different pattern that we created for the background. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you can give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share. Everything helps us creators to keep growing and keep sharing all we share with you. So thank you so much for stopping by. This was Gloria Parra for my Creative Scrapbook. Until the next time, see you then. Bye-bye.